the single quotes around the T, it is seen as a char value. You cannot assign a char to a string. D is assigned to G with double quotes around it. Although G is a single character, as soon as you have the double quotes, the program sees it as a string containing one character. And you cannot assign a string to a char variable. D is assigned to tire with single quotes around it. Normally we say the single quotes makes it a char, but a char can only contain one character. So this would be an invalid statement causing a syntax error. For whole numbers this year we will probably mostly or only be using the int data type. But just so that you are aware, for future reference, there are different data types that you can use for integers. You'll see on the screen that the int data type has a very wide range of numbers that would be acceptable. Every time you declare a variable, it uses up memory. So you could use a variable that uses less memory or more memory, and that determines the range of the numbers allowed. So if you in the future would ever work with a number that is bigger than the range for the int, you could also consider the uint, the long, and the ulong. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you can find that out on Google. Sometimes again you have a very long list of numbers, and which takes up a lot of memory, but the numbers don't have this huge range of the int. So then you want to use less memory per number so that you can have millions of them stored on your computer. And in that case you would use the byte, the S byte, the short, or the U short, which takes up less memory per number, allowing you to have more in memory. So basically, the more memory a data type takes up, the bigger the range is that it allows, and the less memory it uses, the shorter the range is. For example, the byte data type can only take numbers from 0 to 255. You'll see it's a much shorter range than the int data type. This is just so you know about it and can read up about it if you do need it in the future.